Guys, welcome back to the Goodview Woodworks channel. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing. In this video, we're going to be going over part 2 of the conference table build, and it is looking awesome. But we did have a few complications with the epoxy, nothing crazy, but I want to go over those with you during the video. Without further ado, let's get going. Alright, I wanted to show you a few things before I bust this thing out of the mold, and that is we had some bubbles. See? Had some bubbles here, a little bit here. As far as I can tell from in the epoxy, there's no bubbles in the epoxy, they're all surface bubbles. And check this out. We had a leak. The epoxy leaked out, and if you can tell, we have a slight little ridge here, about an 1/8 inch. And I think the thickest part is about 3/16 of an inch. So nothing crazy, it leaked just a little bit. We're gonna plane this down anyway, so it won't matter at all. Let's go ahead and get to taking these sides off and get this thing out of the form. Here we go. Oh my word, this thing is kicking my butt. I'm gonna get this thing over here and I'll be right back with you. All right guys, so After about an hour of this, man, this thing really beat my rear end. So I went to Home Depot and I noticed they had a PVC sheet, and I thought that it would be non-stick, which it is for the most part. As you can see, there's resin down the whole thing. It didn't stick here, and it didn't stick here, but it's stuck where the river was. Even though it released from the PVC, I think what happened was because it got so hot, it adhered to this PVC sheet, and now I have a white river on the bottom. Just terrible. So now I'm going to take my trusty, rusty scraper, putty knife, and I'm going to try to get this piece of PVC off and throw it the heck away. Man, that added a lot more time to my my project, but it's not a waste. It's going to come off. Just got to go ahead and take my scraper like this and kind of peel it out of there. All right, so I'm gonna do that for the next couple hours and try to get most of this stuff off. Then we're gonna go see our buddy Corey over at the sawmill, and he's gonna go ahead and plane down both of these sides for us. That way we can save some more time and get this thing out to the customer. All right, here we go. Whew, guys, it is late out here. I just got done chipping all this PVC off of this slab. Got a nice white river going down here. Look at all this trash. All these little pieces of PVC. Everywhere. All is not lost. But we're gonna get this thing taken over to Corey and have him plane this thing down flat, and it'll be good as new. So, moral of the story, guys, is that you cannot use PVC sheets as a mold release because the epoxy will get warm enough to melt the PVC. And I was testing my heat gun, PVC melts super quickly. So, stupid, dumb mistake that I made. I want to save you guys from that same mistake. So it was a trial and it was an error at the same time. So that's how we learn, though. I know now that I will never use it again. So let's go ahead and get to the next day. Get this thing planed down. All right, guys, we're finally here to pick up the table from Commonwealth Lumber Design. They have a really cool shop. And here's our table finally sanded and planed down. It's looking so freaking sweet. You can see this. We did have a little bit of a crack here that we'll fix up later on in the next video. But this thing looks super sweet. So they sanded it down to an 80 grit for me. And guys, I'm showing you this because in case you didn't have all the equipment but you still wanted to build a table like this, there are several ways you could outsource, and these guys do that too. So if you want a slab, if you need it planed down, if you need it sanded, if you need it jointed and glued up, they got you covered. What I'll do is I'll give a link down in the description for their website and a way to get a hold of them, and you guys can click it and get it. All right? Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this on the back of the truck, the old beat up Ford Ranger. We'll get it back to the house. Guys, if this is your first time here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Also, click the thumbs up button for me to put me higher in the queue. And do me a favor and leave a comment down underneath the description as well. And like always, guys, thanks for hanging out with us.